What'd you make overall of today?
Thought I threw the ball all right. Definitely, looking back in the past couple of outings, making mistakes in zone, that hurt me for it. So, got to do a better job of, when I'm missing out of zone, can't get hurt down there. But at the end of the day, I thought Buttó and Núñez came in and did a hell of a job. As they always do. Torrance called an unbelievable game. At the end of the day, just got to make better pitches. Being out of zone for those misses and not rather being in zone, and then things will take for themselves.
Any particular pitch that over the last couple of starts you've been having more trouble missing out of zone?
Not missing out of zone, more missing in zone. I thought today the gyro slider was missing in zone a little bit too much arm side. Blackman got me right there, but I can pitch better and I will pitch better, so I'm excited about that. The way I was able to throw the ball today, other than that, sweeper shape was much better and thought I established fastball on the outside part. I played really well today.
Mendoza said that he thought maybe you got tired near the end. Was that a factor at all for you?
I don't think so. I think I just missed location there. I got to do a better job burying that pitch, not missing in zone there where they can do damage past a couple outings. So if a ball doesn't have a 2-run homer right there, for it to strike on the arm side, he made a good swing on it. So tip the cap to him.
You played with both Buttó and Núñez at Syracuse. What do they sort of bring to the table in terms of being able to close out a game?
Their competitiveness. I mean, just going out there and every time Buttó and Núñez get the rock, they get everything that they have. So I thought Buttó did an unbelievable job keeping them off balance today. I thought Núñez came in and did what Núñez does, where he's keeping theirs off balance, pounding the fastball and the splinter and slider really good today. So I'm excited for both of them, and they're pitching their ass off. It's great to see.
Has there been any adjustment going on normal rest? What has that kind of been like in your development, I guess? Has it felt any different?
Not really. I'm really excited for the opportunity to go every 5 days. Every time I can get the ball, I'm going to take full advantage of it. So, got to do a little bit better job with, deeper encounters with runners in scoring position or runners on base, being able to execute outside of zone and in zone. So, other than that, I thought I threw the ball well. But yeah, at the end of the day, I gotta do a better job of locating, especially with guys on base here.
Just practically speaking, between starts, how do you alter your routine with fewer time in between starts? Do you take away a bullpen session, or is there anything else that you do to adjust?
Usually depends on the body's feeling, but sometimes I'll take a lighter throwing day extra. Whether I have one day, usually if on a 5-day, I'll throw a bullpen and have a light day throwing in the game. But if it's a 6-day, then I'll have a bullpen and have a light and medium day thrown before the game. But to me, there's really not a whole lot of adjustment. I'm going out there and just competing whenever I get the ball, and I'm excited to get the ball every time I get it.
Jose, when you come into the game, are you thinking in that first at bat, trying to get a ground ball double play?
Yeah. That was the key when we got our mouth busy. I talked to Torrance like, hey, we got a ground ball here for double play and finish the inning.
We were just talking to Christian Scott about playing with you, and he said you're as competitive as they come, and that lends itself to making you so effective. How would you describe how you are on the mound in big spots like that?
I feel good, that was a really good experience for me, man at first and second, and then I just try to grab the double play and I try to don't be like that runs score,
On that double play, when you come off the mound, are you sure you're going to beat him to the bag, or you're running pretty fast there to get there?
Yeah, when I saw the ground ball, I stay a little bit and then I come in run fast. I already know that was a slow runner, and then I got a chance to make the double play.
Do you know Diaz at all, personally?
No, I don't.
Over the last 2 weeks, since the Mets called you back up and put you in the bullpen, what have you learned about being a reliever?
We gotta be the only thing. The first thing I learned, we gotta be ready for any situation. Try to help. It can be earlier or late in the game. You never know. You gotta be ready to help the team to win.
Is it more of a rush to come in the middle and late innings, a tight game a lot of times? Emotionally, more adrenaline? Honestly,
no, because we are there in the bullpen, but it was moving and what I said before, when our name is called, we just ready for pitching the game.
What impressed you the most about Núñez, especially now being down there in the bullpen with him?
Oh, that's really good. Núñez is amazing. He's doing his job right now. He's very confident, and he's look great.
You've been put in a lot of different roles in your time in that starting pitcher. You closed the game out this week, multiple innings. How do you prepare yourself for the different kind of roles that you've been able to excel at?
Yeah, what I said before, we just prepare like throwing program because sometimes when I gotta throw like touching field, something like that, or I'm ready for the game, I just do. When I feel good, I just do go there and try to touch the mound and you know try to work in my location with my pitches and try to be ready for the game.
Do you want to eventually be a starter again, or are you happy if you're in the bullpen?
You know, I don't know. I'm happy in the bullpen right now because we're doing our job, but when they need me put like starter or reliever, I'm gonna be available for do my job.
What do you think has allowed you to have this immediate success in a role that you didn't have a ton of experience in?
¿Qué tú piensas que te ha ayudado a tener el éxito que tú has tenido en esta última experiencia del bullpen?
Attack the hitter, first strike.
What's it mean to you to get your first career save?
¿Qué significa para ti para tener tu primer juego salvado?
Bueno, eso es algo más que importante, más que bendecido, me siento más que alegre y aún más que mi familia estuvo aquí, me pudo ver la primera vez. No tengo como agradecerle a Dios, al equipo, de esa oportunidad tan grande.
No, it's something where it's even more than being blessed, more than grateful, more than excited, and I think the best part about it was that my family was here today and they were able to see it. But no, yeah, I'm just really appreciative. I'm really grateful for God.
Was this the first time they were here this season?
¿Fue la primera vez que estaban aquí?
Mi esposa había estado aquí ya, pero la primera vez para la niña, el niño. Sí.
It was my wife's been here before, but it was the first time for my daughter, my son.
How old are your kids?
¿Cuántos años tienen los niños?
El niño tiene 9 y la niña tiene 2.
My son is 9 and my daughter's 2.
Did you see them yet?
¿Sí tú lo viste?
Sí.
What was their reaction?
¿Cuál fue la reacción de ellos?
Estaban felices, emocionados.
They were excited. They were really excited.
Your son being 9, is he a big baseball fan? Does he get what his dad does?
El hijo tuyo, como tiene 9 años, él se emociona con esto y él entiende lo que hace su papá.
El Mel entiende más o menos, sí, pero la niña lo goza más.
Yeah, no, he understands it, but I feel like my daughter, like she enjoys it more.
Why?
¿Por qué tú sientes que la hija tuya lo emociona?
Ella vocea, ella no entiende el juego y mi esposa me dice que hubieron una situación en la casa y le dijo que sacó helado, como que. Y tiene 2 años.
Yeah, no, she's excited. She's always like screaming for like in excitement, and like she'll know like, oh, they made it out, but like she doesn't really understand the game though.
What does it mean to you to take advantage of this opportunity? They've had a lot of need in the bullpen. What does it mean to you to step up and help them out like this?
¿Qué significa para ti para poder ayudar en esta oportunidad? Porque ellos te necesitan a ti en este momento.
No, me siento más que agradecido y es una oportunidad de que la tengo que aprovechar al máximo y eso me da como más fe de la que tengo de salir de ahí y atacar a los bateadores, de tratar de cada picheo sea efectivo.
No, I'm really appreciative of the opportunity, and it's one of those things where I just have to continue to go out there and attack the hitters and do my job.
As somebody who has been a reliever a lot in pro baseball, what has impressed you about the way Jose Buttó has taken to pitching out of the bullpen?
Tú has sido un relevista por ya un par de años. ¿Qué te impresiona tanto del trabajo que está haciendo Buttó ahora mismo?
Bueno, lo más impresionante es que es una situación de que él nunca le había tocado así y la podía desempeñar y siempre estamos ahí hablando de la situación. Él me pregunta alguna de parte del juego y dice, mira, en esta situación que haría, esto y lo otro, y siempre estamos unidos, ayudándonos uno al otro ahí en el bullpen.
Yeah, I think the most impressive part is he's just never done it before, and now that he's here, he's taking advantage of the opportunity and he's flourishing in that opportunity. Sometimes we'll be there in the dugout and we'll start talking about different situations, like what will you do in that situation, what will you do in this situation, and I think that's also like been really helpful for both of us and everyone else in the bullpen because we're thinking ahead and we're all staying united.
Flourishing is a great word for it.
Que floreciendo es una palabra buena para eso.
Sí, puede ser.
How's another 5 in a row feel?
It feels good. It feels good. It feels
like the guys have a sense of urgency, and we all have a sense of urgency, and we're back in a good way, you know. So we've got to ride it out as long as we can, and try to finish the first half as strong as we can.
When you look at what your offense can do with power, RBI bat, speed, getting on base, how difficult you think your lineup is for a pitcher to navigate through?
It's difficult, you know, because it's not that we have power or speed or, you know, it's that guys are giving quality at bats, you know. And when you give quality at bats, you're making the pitcher come up in high leverage situations, you know, and that's when it gets tough. That's when you wear them out. The guy today, he had good stuff. He had very good stuff. In the first inning, he came out, I think he threw 13, 14 pitches, and then comes out in the second, and he throws 20-some, 30-some pitches, you know, and that goes to show that the guys behind the top 3 guys came out to give quality at bats, and that's when you start forcing the manager for the opposing side to bring their high leverage situation guys early.
What was your approach in the 8th inning there on that home run?
Just get a good pitch to hit. If I don't get a good pitch to hit, let Nino do what he does best. You know, he missed the first pitch, and then after 2 balls, he came back in the zone that I was looking for, and I was able to get the barrel to him.
Statistically, you've been one of the best players in baseball. When you look at the lack of recognition, is that fuel for you, or is it something you ignore?
I mean, I don't need more motivation. To me, motivation is something that you try to find when you don't really want to do things. I have the discipline to go out there and day in and day out and do what I got to do. Stay focused on my daily job. And if people want to recognize me, great. If they don't want to recognize me, it is what it is. As long as I win ball games and I do my job to help this franchise be the best franchise in the world, I'm happy with that.
How impressed are you with Buttó Núñez? There's been a lot of opportunity in the bullpen. How impressed are you watching them grab their opportunities and establish themselves down there?
Yeah, not impressed at all. I knew what they were capable of doing. It was just a matter of them being consistent with the way they went about it. You know, Núñez, he had great stuff, and there was no room for him to stay up here, and he was the only guy that had options, so he kept on going up and down, you know, and that's something that we all have to understand. But then now there's room for him. There are a couple of guys that went down. Now it's his turn to come up in high leverage situation, and he has stepped up huge, you know. So that's something that says a lot about him, and says a lot about our pitching coach and our front office, how they're preparing our players, you know. And when it comes to Buttó, same thing. There was no room for him in the starting rotation, and he found a spot in the bullpen right now, and he's helping us win ball games, you know. And that, again, it goes to guys that really want to be here, and they're gonna do whatever it takes to help us win. So their stuff has always been good. I'm not impressed with what they're doing. I'm just happy that they get a chance to do it day in and day out and help the Mets win games.